Hello everyone! In today's video, I'm walking you through my everyday mom makeup. This is pretty much what I do every single day to some variation or degree. If you watch my channel, you know that I love my makeup. But this is a super quick one. Overall, it took me about 20 minutes with talking and everything, but the actual application of makeup, I think I could have done in 10 minutes. Probably could have. So if you're interested, go ahead and keep on watching. I've already put on my moisturizer and my eye primer. Eye primer is something I will never ever skip, ever. It doesn't matter how busy I am. If I'm putting eyeshadow on, I'm putting eye primer on. But I am challenging myself to using like a whole eyeshadow palette for like a whole week. So I pulled out my old Naked palette from Urban Decay. I love this thing. I've been using it for a couple weeks now. But this look is honestly pretty much what I do no matter what palette I'm using. It's along the same lines. I'm pretty basic. So I'm going in with the shade Naked if you have the palette. So basically I just put in a nice transition shade in the crease no matter what palette I'm using, whether it's single shadows. Sometimes if I'm really pressed for time, I'll do the whole trick of using like your bronzer as your crease color. So I'll pop that on there. And then the other thing I've been loving, this is like more high maintenance, but because I have a little bit more time today, I'm gonna do it. I like using a chubby crayon stick as like a color base. I can't see anything because I don't have my contacts in and I'm blind without my glasses. I hope that this light is not washing me out terribly because it's a rainy day today, so I needed the light for my makeup mirror. Anyways, this is in the shade Yogurt. It's my favorite. So then I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush in the shade Sin. That's that like really pretty pinky color. And using the NYX shadow stick in Yogurt as a base just makes this Sin shadow really stand out. It's way more metallic this way. It's kind of the same as like wetting your brush, except I feel like using the chubby stick as a base really gives something for the shadow to stick to. So I really like it. Okay, then I just take another fluffy brush with a darker shade. In this palette I'm using a Buck, but any darker shade just to hit the outer edge, V, if you will, and blend it into the crease just to give it that little bit more definition. But I do this with pretty much any neutral palette I have. It's pretty much the same formula. But I just feel like it really adds something. There are some days if I have less time, I'll do like a all over matte look, or I'll skip doing the third shade, but that's the gist of it. It's very simple, but makes you look more awake. Now, today I'm not going to hit it with liner. I'm just going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to use my Nabla Major Pleasure mascara. Where's my curler? There it is. I do always curl my lashes. Some days I use a lash primer, some days I don't. Today, I'm just letting this mascara shine on its own. My mascara is looking pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Okay, next I'm going to do my face. Very loud, I'm very sorry. I like to do typically a lighter foundation on my at-home days. So I've been working through this Neutrogena serum foundation. I'm going to use that with my beauty sponge. This is one of the Pawpaw blenders. I think you get it like on Amazon or Shop Miss A. This is one that has a dropper, and I do like to squirt it directly on my sponge. I know some people might not like that or might not even like applying it with a sponge, but I still do. I think it's the easiest for the quickest like application. And it might soak up a little bit of product, but that's okay. Overall, I like the finish that I get when I use a sponge. Now this is a serum foundation, so it definitely is more of that lighter skin-like consistency. I really like it. It just sort of evens everything out, makes you look hydrated and nice. I think it just looks nice. Something I've learned I can't skip is an under eye corrector. This is like a peachy under eye corrector. I guess you could call these dark circles. It's just my skin is always like that. They are, I guess, just dark under my eyes. And I do feel like putting on this like peachy eye brightener makes a big difference. If I just go in with a concealer, I feel like it makes my under eyes look kind of gray. So this is another step that is non-negotiable for me. If I'm putting on makeup, I put on my under eye primer. If there's ever a day I forget, I don't like how my makeup looks throughout the day. When I catch myself in the mirror, I'm not happy with it. Even that could probably be worn by itself. I do like to add in a concealer on top of it. I'm going to use today the Kokie Be Bright concealer. I think this came in a subscription box maybe. It's a nice thin like hydrating concealer, but I feel like it gives pretty decent coverage. And I use my sponge. There have been times that I'll use a brush, but overall I just think my favorite complexion tool is a sponge. It's just my favorite, a wet sponge. And these ones from Paw are just really good. I'm not going to use powder today. I am going to use my eyebrow pencil because I do think it's faster. I've also been using my Anastasia brow pomade just because I have it and I want to use it. But on a quicker day, I feel like that's fussier. And using a brow pencil is so much faster. So I'm using the Anastasia brow gel. Then I am going to use, oh, this is one of the things I got for Mother's Day. It's a Clinique palette. It's got a bronzer, a blush, a highlighter, and a matte powder. I haven't tried the matte powder yet. Maybe we'll do that today. They're all pretty shimmery, like the bronzer and the blush. But I love being able to grab the one palette and having everything right there. It's a time saver for sure. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the blush. I'm actually going to mix blush and brighten and shimmer and glow because that'll help me skip like a highlight step. I can just kind of do it all in one. And then I'm just going to pop on a lip oil. This is from Undone Beauty. This really has no color. It's just shiny. Then we're just going to hit it with some setting spray. I do tend to do this every day also because I have it. So like, why not use it? This is the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray Ultra Matte Finish with Aloe and Vitamin E. Probably won't buy it again, but it's a huge thing. Not perfect, but it ain't bad, right? And now we're just a little bit more put together. I'd probably like to put some more color on my lips, like hit it with a lip liner. I need to get a lip liner over here for when I am just doing my lip oil, but I love this lip oil. It's so hydrating. It feels really nice. This is in Watercolor Rose. It really doesn't give you any color at all, but it feels nice. So there you have it. I love this Neutrogena serum. If you're needing a nice, whether you're a mom or not, if you're needing a nice, like very skin-like light makeup day kind of foundation, this is really good. I really like it. And supposedly it's supposed to be pretty good for you and your skin, and it says it's for sensitive skin. It's formulated without fragrance, dyes, parabens, phthalates, alcohol, and sulfates, so that's pretty darn good. I love this eye look with the, I hope you can see it with my glasses, but you know, glasses, that's the reality of it. This was a real mom get ready with me. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate you sticking around and watching my channel. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I'm sure if you've made it to this point, you're probably subscribed. But if you've made it to this point and you're not, please subscribe. I would love it. I would love it. I don't post that often, so I'm not really cluttering up your feed. So it's not like you have to see my face all the time. But I'm here if you want to see me. I am. All right. Bye, guys.